Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to Realltom Football. I'm Realltom, and I'm bringing you the watch along today, folks, for Chelsea, who take on AC Milan live at Stamford Bridge in the Champions League. If you are watching this stream on the replay, please do make sure that you leave a like and hit that subscribe button if you are new. Thank you very much indeed to everyone, every single one of you who has joined us here today. I expect less viewers than last night due to pure laziness with the socials, actually. Oh god, I'm just I'm a bit delayed today. Feel a bit exhausted after having a flu vaccination. So I think it definitely calls for a can in a moment. But welcome aboard, everyone. I'm going to get BT Sport up and running. Fraser is in the house. Yo to Fraser the Goatser. Welcome aboard, Goatser. And where are my AirPods? Ah, they're in there. Ooh. Come on. In a moment, we're going to get through to the match information and the team lineups. And Oliver's in the house. He says, hello, Twattle. Hello, Twattle. Yeah, Oliver calls me Twattle. I'll call him Twattle, you get what I'm saying? Right, we'll put those on there. I'm definitely going to need a can tonight. Completely forgot it was my flu vaccination, so I've got a bit of a funny feeling nose as well, but I'll always come to you no matter what. Always come live to you. Tomorrow, don't forget, we've got Arsenal versus the Bodo Glimps. Crappy Bodo Glimps. That's live for us tomorrow. Tonight, though, we have got where's 2? I want 2, not 4. That's it. We want 2 HD. Thank you very much. Yes, 2. No, not 3. 2. Fraser is yo again. Hello, Fraser again. No, I am going to be ready for you very shortly. Right, where is my Bluetooth? Yes, we know. Come on, Bluetooth, kick in.
The world of sport is a fickle.
Oh, try this one.
But you'll be ready to watch.
Yeah, we know.
Plan,
Right.
adapt, prepare.
There we go. All connected up. And because we're all connected up, I can now do this, folks. Okie dokie then. Now let's get through to the match information and also some of the other matches that are on in the Champions League tonight. So let's go through the results so far today. So Salzburg were 1-0 winners over Dinamo Zagreb. Celtic beaten 3-1 by RB Leipzig in Group F. The Salzburg game was in Group E. In Group E as well today, we've got Chelsea taking on AC Milan. We'll look at that in a moment. That is our game tonight. Real Madrid in Group F taking on Shakhtar Donetsk. Sevilla taking on Borussia Dortmund in Group G. Don't forget, all three of these games kick off at 8 o'clock. And the lineups are all available on the UEFA.com or the Champions League app. City in Group G taking on Copenhagen. Lineups on UEFA.com or the Champions League app. Kick off 8 o'clock. Benfica in Group H are taking on Paris Saint-Germain. That's in Group H. 8 o'clock kick-off, and the lineups once again available on UEFA.com or the Champions League app. And good lord, finally, it's Juventus taking on M Haifa. In Group H, kick-off 8 o'clock. Lineups available on UEFA.com or the Champions League app. Right, so let's go back then, because we need to find out the lineups and also all of the match information for today's match at Stamford Bridge, which is the ground of choice. Well, not the ground of choice, the ground of the draw. Don't forget, this is live on BT Sport for you, BT Sport 2 HD to be exact, or BT Sport Ultimate. If you want to watch it. If you do not have a BT Sport subscription, you'll need a streaming website, and I would recommend a VPN. So Kepa Arrizabalaga once again is beginning in goal for Chelsea. Wesley Fofana plays with Thiago Silva and Kalidou Koulibaly in a back three. A midfield four of Reece James, Ruben Loftus-Cheek, Mateo Kovacic, and bench here. Well, I'm going to go for an AC Milan win here as well. And then Mason Mount plays with Raheem Sterling, and in the centre of those two, just a little bit further forward, is Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, the Arsenal scumbag. On the bench, Bettinelli, Mendy, Jorginho, Pulisic, Chalobah, Broja, Zakaria, Ziyech, Conor Gallagher, Cesar Azpilicueta, Kai Havertz, and Marc Cucurella. For AC Milan, it's Tataru Sanu in goal. Dest plays a Kalulu, Tamori and Ballo in the back four. Benasha and Tonali playing defensive midfield, attacking midfield three of Krunic, De Ketelaere, and Rafael Leao and Olivier Giroud, former Arsenal and Chelsea player, leads the line for AC Milan. Their bench is Morante, Jungdal, Brahim Diaz, Rebic, Origi, Pobega, Gabia, Gala, and Kubis. Chelsea in a form of win, draw, loss, win. I think that's based on Premier League form. I'm not sure though. AC Milan win, loss, win, win, draw form in this match. There's been no wins head to head, 2 draws though, and 1 goal in each. Eh? Oh. So the match information is so Stamford Bridge is the ground in London, West London. 14 degrees at the stadium, and the pitch is soft but not perfect. Partly cloudy night, and Chelsea at the moment are -1 goal difference with 1 loss, 2 points, and a draw. How did he get 2 points then out of a draw? Doesn't make sense, does it? Humidity is 70%. Wind is 20 kilometres an hour. The referee is Danny McAlee from the Netherlands. We know him well. Assistant referees are Hessel Steegstra from the Netherlands and Jan de Vries, I think that is, from the Netherlands again. The fourth official is Allard Lindhout from the Netherlands again, and VAR is Dennis Higler from the Netherlands. There is there is an assistant video referee, and that is Paul van Bokel from the Netherlands. So a Netherlands lineup of officials at the bridge. It's a very quiet chat today, which is a bit unusual for a Champions League night, but I think I know why that is. And we've got a new person in here, Ruben Oluwak. He says Chelsea joue. I take it that means you want Chelsea to win. Well, welcome aboard anyway, Ruben. Make sure you do leave a like on the stream and hit subscribe if you are new. I'm 3 minutes late actually reading that comment. I was too busy giving you all the match information that you would possibly need. So, those were the lineups, and now we will begin soon at Stamford Bridge. 3 minutes until kick-off. I take it that means something special is going to happen, whatever. Some of those kids for AC Milan look incredibly nervous. Well, Stamford Bridge can generate noise, though it doesn't generate a lot. So don't forget, tomorrow Arsenal vs Bodo Glimt is the focus. That's on 8 o'clock. We'll be live at 7:45 for that Arsenal Bodo Glimt at the Emirates, where Arsenal beat Spurs 3-1 to keep themselves top of the Premier League. Okay, Fraser, not a problem at all. We are quiet though tonight in the chat. Very quiet. Ooh. By this time last night, we were at 80 views, so quite clearly it's a quiet night. But as I mentioned to you, I am a little bit tired. The doctor did warn me that I'd be feeling a bit tired after a flu vaccination. I know, horrible, up my nose, gross. So I am tonight going to crack a brand new set of 4 cans and keep myself energised and also hydrated. So Benacer is the captain tonight. For AC Milan, Thiago Silva, captain for Chelsea. Oh, Tata Rosanu. I thought he was first choice goalkeeper. Surely he is if he wears number 1. Although, saying that, Kepa is not first choice for Chelsea. He wears number 1. And Leno towards the end was still wearing number 1, but not first choice at Arsenal. Now that that's all changed, new era and a new number 1. Whether he'll stay there for long, I mean, I don't think Ramsdale's the best of goalkeepers, to be honest with you. So there will be a minute's silence for the Indonesian stadium tragedy. There you go. This is in memory of the Kanjuran Stadium, Indonesia. That was a moment's silence for the people who lost their lives in that stadium tragedy in Indonesia. And it will be AC Milan in their change strip of white to get us underway at the bridge. Oh, it won't. Actually, it's been... Well, I've just seen Aubameyang stepped up, so I don't really want to watch him, but I don't have a choice. I'm going to have to if I want to watch Chelsea. Although I won't have to watch Chelsea this weekend because I might not do Chelsea versus Wolves this weekend. In fact, the 3 o'clock options are... Well, we'll have a look, shall we? Because our Saturday night football does start at 3 o'clock with there being no 12:30 game. I think we might have to do Chelsea Wolves because it looks to be the best game, but you know, our thoughts go with Ukraine ahead of kick-off, and we are underway at Stamford Bridge. Our thoughts yet again go with Ukraine, and we are underway for Chelsea, who take on AC Milan. And there's Kalidou Koulibaly, who I think was sent off at Ellen Road. Oh, FaZe OJ underscore OJS. Well, welcome aboard. Make sure you hit the subscribe, leave a like on the stream. I can tell you new, but FaZe O underscore OJS, I do not support Chelsea. No. We are a completely... we like to watch a lot of... We do a bit of everything here on Realltom Football. We give you a bit of Championship. We'll do the Carabao and the FA Cup. We'll do Europa League. Sometimes Europa Conference League if need be. We'll do anything really on this channel. We do a lot of the Premier League, but we tend to cover a lot. But I'm an Arsenal fan, so the only reason why I'm doing this match tonight is because it's come to be a coincidence that Chelsea are playing the best game of the night. Do you know what I mean? But I am absolutely not a Chelsea supporter in any way, shape or form. Unless it comes to Chelsea-Liverpool. When they play Liverpool, I am a Chelsea supporter. Wigan Athletic, very nice. How's Wigan doing? What league are you in? Are you in League 1? Is it? Well, here's an early run. Kovacic stepped in. It's out to Dest. It's a good start by AC Milan. 2 minutes in. Yeah, also FaZe, if you want to follow us on our socials, you'll get updates of lots of you get lots of updates of what we're doing, when we're doing it. You're in the Championship. Well, we do Championship on a Friday or a Monday night. This week is a Friday night. I don't know if Wigan Athletic are on the agenda, but... Oh, did they? Very nice. Well, I'll keep an eye on that score. In fact, I do have a match, a thing that can help me watch the match, so I'll have a look at that in a bit. But our Friday night choice, I think... Thank you very much for doing that. Much appreciated, FaZe. Don't forget as well the socials down below if you want to give us a follow, you know what I mean? But you don't have to. It's your choice. in that case. But yeah, so the choice really, yeah, it's QPR versus Reading, the Championship choice on Friday. So say, for example, Monday is the Premier League, because Friday or Monday there's a Premier League game. This week it's Monday. On the Friday it would be a Championship game. But if there was Friday night football, like next weekend, not this weekend coming, next weekend, then it would swap. So yeah, we do always get a chat. Yeah, thank you very much for doing that. Fraser, by the way, if you don't know who he is, he's our vice chairman. Mount hit that really well. It was a good pass by Aubameyang. I hate saying his name. I hate the fact that it's all blue now for the football. Ugh. But we have got some choices as well for the Championship. Wigan Athletic are on next Tuesday, so we might do that. There is AC Milan versus Chelsea as well. Celtic versus RB Leipzig. Yeah, there's not much choice, and I'm not... Well, if AC Milan win this, then yes, I'll do AC Milan Chelsea. Chelsea win it, I'm not arsed, so I'll do... So phase, I'm going to give you a deal here. If Chelsea win this, I'll do Wigan on Tuesday. But if AC Milan win, sorry. Do you know what I mean? And Sarah plays the ball to Zest. I don't know half these AC Milan players' names. I barely ever watch AC Milan. I mean, I do watch a lot of other sides. I mean, I don't know how I found it so easy to remember all the Borussia Dortmund players, but this, I mean, I think I've watched AC more than Inter, but no, I do watch other teams, but I see a lot of Real Madrid actually. Oh, well then, that pretty much settles it, doesn't it? So yeah, we'll probably do AC Milan versus Chelsea then, because, we would... Well, we do the Championship when we want to, because sometimes the Championship games can be really just no. Do you get what I'm saying? Sorry, the Champions League games can be really just no. But AC Milan Chelsea looks good if AC Milan win this, so yeah, we'll do that. But if viewers want the Championship, I'll do some Championship. Unless it's at the weekend, Saturday or Sunday, and invading with the Premier League schedule, because we do at Realltom Football prioritise Arsenal and also the Premier League, because we love the Premier League here. We do. And there's the first yellow card of the night. Yeah, we love the Premier League in this channel. If you come in and you don't love the Premier League, well, you're not going to fit in that easy. So I'd like to think that you show an interest, because that's what we do. Yeah, lots of Premier League, bit of European football. I mean, we do 3 European matches a week, 1 Championship. And we tend to try and get 6. You're Wigan and United fans, so yes, you'll fit in nicely. Particularly on... are United playing this weekend? I don't know. I think you are on Sky, but I can have a look. Yeah, no, you're not. You're on... So you are... the last game on Sunday for us, so we'll be live on Super Sunday. We call it Super Sunday here. for Everton Man United. That's a 7 o'clock game. So there's your opportunity to experience the channel as a fan. Isn't that right, Fraser? Now, it is an unusual Sunday because weekend, because normally it would be a 12:30 game on Saturday and we do a triple header then, and we do the double header on Sunday, but it totally is spinned on its head by that. I don't know why they've changed it, but it's going to be a little bit, really quite challenging for me to cope with having to switch from Sky to BT from Arsenal Liverpool coverage, because I'm not going to turn it off anytime soon, you know what I mean? And switch to Everton Man United. I'll probably be a bit fussy about it. The weekend after, though, it's a normal weekend. In fact, the only really... it's a Friday night game. Brentford-Brighton. We've got games such as Leicester Crystal Palace, Bournemouth and Fulham taking on each other. Spurs vs Everton. The game on Sky on the Sunday is Villa versus Chelsea at 2 o'clock, but we will be doing Leeds versus Arsenal. Of course, I'm an Arsenal fan. Is that the last Sunday, is it? I reckon that'll be televised, I think if we go to the final day, before I do that though, and then we'll finish off with Liverpool Man City at Anfield, 4:30 game, and then that'll be the last Premier League weekend before I go on holiday, but we'll do a midweek, and then, 22nd of October I'm away, so we'll be getting someone else in to cover. But then, we'll miss the Saturday 29th, that's their return, but I'll be back on Super Sunday, of course, for the 2 games that are on, which is Arsenal and Nottingham Forest, 2 o'clock, and I don't know why this is 4:15, but it is United West Ham. And after that, it's another one of those weird weekends, but a weird weekend in which has a 7 o'clock kickoff, but a 12 o'clock kickoff on the Sunday. All will be explained. So we definitely Saturday I'll be going out at 12 before the 3 o'clock game, because no opportunity for me to go on the Sunday. But there's options of Leeds, Bournemouth, City, Fulham, Forest, Brentford, or Wolves, Brighton in the 3 o'clocks. Everton versus Leicester will be the 5:30 option. And on the Super Sunday, another triple header in Chelsea, Arsenal. We'll be probably doing Southampton, Newcastle, and Spurs, Liverpool. Then that final weekend before the World Cup will consist of Man City, Brentford. In fact, this will be a quadruple on Saturday. And then the 3 o'clock will be a choice of Bournemouth, Everton, Liverpool, Southampton, Spurs, Leeds, Forest, Palace, or West Ham, Leicester. 5:30 we bring you to St James's for Newcastle, Chelsea, and we also will pop to Molineux to finish the day off for Wolves versus Arsenal. So I will be very tired, I tell you something. And a nice, normal, calm Super Sunday with 2 games at Brighton, Villa, and Fulham Man United, and then that is pretty much it for the World Cup. But birthday 29th, let's have a look at the final day fixtures. I want to see what fixtures are on the final day. Here's Tonali. Out throwing off Thiago Silva. So the final day fixtures, I believe this will be televised probably by, if BT hold the nerve and don't overspill, they'll have enough games left to get Arsenal Wolves, and I think they'll go for it. I think that. Oh, hello, Kate and Jonathan. How you doing? Your birthday 29th. Well, Monday the 29th. So I reckon Arsenal Wolves will be televised. I reckon. Oh, really tricky to call. I think that United Fulham will be. Well, Southampton Liverpool had Martin Tyler on it last time. It was at St Mary's, so I have no doubt that will be televised. I think United, Fulham, Southampton, Liverpool, and Arsenal, Wolves will be definitely the three. Although Sky will have three, so I'll say Chelsea, Newcastle as well. Yeah, I'm doing really well, thanks, Kate and John. How are you lot doing? Oh. Wait, when are City playing Chelsea? I've totally missed that. Because that's the reason why... Hang on. City, Chelsea. Where have I just seen City, Chelsea? Where have I just seen City, Chelsea? That's the weekend that we'd be playing our second fixture against Forest. So Erling Haaland did score again, I know. He's a monster. So that's not in the... So they've moved it around here, the Premier League. That's baffled me because there's no Chelsea Man City in the weekend that we play Forest, is there? No, Leicester they play. So where's that then? That has confused me. That really has confused me, that. God. How I miss City Chelsea. Is this just me being me? But is City Chelsea not on... Like, that has baffled me. That really has baffled me. Because I can't see the first fixture at all. Which is at the Etihad. Ugh, where is that gone? I can see the first... Is it just me? Is it just me, or are they, or are they, or is the first fixture at the Etihad not on there? Where is it? They play Bournemouth, then eat Forest. Right. Oh, it's there. Arsenal Newcastle weekend. I thought I was going crazy for a moment then. Who's got Arsenal this weekend? Sadly, we have to play Liverpool at the Emirates Stadium. I know the result. It's on the agenda. Arsenal 0, Liverpool 3. Firmino hat-trick. But we have got Bodo Glimt tomorrow. I think we'll beat them 4-0. Yes, I know that sounds really weird. Going from winning to 4-0. I can't speak. Going from winning to 4-0. Going from winning 4-0 to losing 3-0 sounds really like dodgy, but Bodo Glimt have just said that we've got Liverpool, we've got Bodo Glimt, and then Hughes. Here's Kovacic. James on the outside. Really has been quite the start to the season for me. I tell you, hit 400 subscribers. Well, over 400 now, 416 to be exact. I think it might be 417 now actually, because do you know, I really think that Brentford are going to frazzle you, Kate. But I think that Newcastle will overcome that frazzle, and I actually think it will be a 0-0 draw. But yeah, we've been on a cracking start. We've only missed one Super Sunday. We've covered every Saturday night football so far this season. Every Saturday night football. God, I can't believe how quickly the holiday is coming up, man. That's crazy. I've got 2 weekends left until it comes. That's crazy. It's given away by Sandro Tonali, and it's a free kick. Corner, sorry. Mount, and the header from Fofana. Draw against 2 for Brentford Newcastle. Yeah, I know. But we are losing this weekend. I'm sorry, but we are. Emirates or Anfield will always lose 3-0. It's on the agenda. We have Leeds United away from home. Or do we have Leeds? We do have Leeds. And then we have PSV. Which was meant to be the Man City fixture, but due to the bloody Queen, that's had to be changed over. I know, nightmare. It's given away to Sterling. Oh. Tamori won the header to defend. Sterling with the cross blocked. I would hate. But no, I'd love a win, but on the agenda, we lose that game. Yeah, the only Arsenal game I am going to miss, probably this season, for a watch-along. Because it all depends on what the New Year schedule is. If I missed a New Year's game. Because as you know, I've got my annual, I go to Derby, pick up my grandma, go on a New Year's tour. But yeah, Southampton versus Arsenal is going to be probably the only game that I'll miss this season for Arsenal. In terms of a watch-along, but I will watch it. Of course I'll watch it. I wouldn't miss that game for the world. It's on Sky Sports, you know what I mean? The pubs will be showing it in Fuerteventura. Oh, there's the header from Thiago Silva. It was a unexpected but quite bullet header from Thiago Silva, and it was a good save by the AC Milan goalkeeper Tatarusanu. Ball versus Brighton to be declared. Is it to be declared? Is it to be declared? Yes, it is to be declared. All thanks to the Queen. I know. If only she died during the international break. You know what I mean? Chilwell with the corner. And another header from Thiago Silva. It was another bullet header and another free header for Thiago Silva. Again, though, missed the target. We have got Brighton Hove Albion at home. Yes, I'll need the streaming sites up for that because... well, no one's going to televise that, are they? Carabao Cup barely ever gets televised. I know. Nightmare. Chilwell and another bullet header. That's the third time for Thiago Silva. It's saved. Fofana puts it in. And Chelsea, to complete surprise, lead AC Milan 1-0. It's Wesley Fofana's first ever Chelsea goal. Might be his first goal in his career. But the home side lead 1-0. When it came from 3 bullet headers from Thiago Silva, and then eventually the third one ends up leading to a goal spilt by the keeper. It is poor. You've got to grab that ball, because look, he does make a save to deny Thiago, so he's got to grab hold of it though. He spilt it into the path of Fofana, who taps it home, and it is a goalkeeping mistake. But no, loads to look forward to as well, because don't think I'm going to leave you there hanging during my holiday. I'm not. I'm going to be making sure that I provide vlogs, because you think you'll be... I think you might actually do that, yeah. Don't tell Oliver I said that though, because he'll go mad. But yeah, because he'll think I'm a Newcastle fan. I'm not though. No, I'll even vlog because I've got to go Manchester for the flight. Don't ask me why. Do not ask me why. But it's been booked for us to go to Manchester for the flight. So I'll vlog that. I'll vlog a bit of the plane stuff. I won't vlog much of the plane though, to be fair. I'll vlog getting into the hotel. I'm going to try and get hold of a GoPro as well, so you can see me on a jet ski, you know. So yeah, it'll be all good and well, really, the holiday. I'm not very good at vlogging with, like, you know, like watching a game in a pub or a stadium, but if I can get hold of a GoPro, I'll just switch that on, you know what I mean? For Southampton versus Arsenal. And that is actually the day after I arrive in Fuerteventura. It's the 22nd of October, and I'll be returning home on the 29th, but that is a late night arrival, so there'll be no Saturday night football for that weekend. Super Sunday will be in play. So I'm going to do my best to get hold of a GoPro, because that'd be the best thing, really, won't it? But now, if you want me to be exact about where we're staying in a little town, like what we'd call in England a borough, or I don't know, town, borough, village, area, city of Fuerteventura called Corralejo. So that's the top point of the island. Is the closest point. Like, it's the closest dock area way to get to the Lanzarote, if that makes sense. Because if you were to go from the bottom, it'd take longer because you have to go around the island. So, yeah, the idea, the first idea was to hang on. Here's a chance for Kovacic, who looked to play it through to Aubameyang, but the defending was well done by Dest, and really sloppy from Loftus-Cheek. So yeah, the initial plan was to go for phone vlogging the whole way through, but then I realised, how on earth am I going to vlog myself on a jet ski or a water slide with a flipping phone? Can't hold a phone, can I, whilst I'm on a jet ski or a water slide? So I'm going to try and borrow a GoPro. That's a really good block. It was an early cross towards Mason Mount. Greenwich was battling it for on that side, but it went out for throw-in. Not a good enough touch for AC Milan, who did start the game well. And that block to deny Mason Mount was actually a shot on target for Mason Mount. So it would have, had it not been for the block, gone right into the back of Tatarasanu's net. I suppose the advantage for Milan might be Kepa in goal. One thing I do find out weird about Milan is the fact that they share a stadium with their biggest rivals, in which Inter Milan. And what's Twister saying to me?
There's been a few reports originating in Spain that there may well be a clause in his contract, meaning that Real Madrid will be able to sign him in either 2 years' time or for a lower price fee than other clubs. Well, I've been told by the club this evening that is not a clause in his contract, so the club rejecting any talk of there being any special Real Madrid clauses in Erling Haaland's contract. Over the last 20
Right, so that was interesting. Ukraine have joined Spain and Portugal in a joint bid to host the 2030 World Cup. Well, let's us host it, because I've always said this. I'd love to see the Premier League stadiums. Really, lots of English stadiums that are good in use for the World Cup. It would be my dream come true to see. Do you know, that is the dream? England playing in the World Cup at the Emirates. I would happily try and get tickets. Genuinely. And obviously every England fan is going to wish that if the World Cup was hosted in England, that their club stadium was used. I know for a fact St James's Park will get used. It's such a big and beautiful stadium, St James's Park. It will fit well for a World Cup match. Tomori's giving the ball away to Sterling. Aubameyang with the flick on to Mount, who chips it into the back of the net. It's a brilliant finish to make it 2-0. Hang on now, the offside flag has been raised. Sterling to Aubameyang, that's offside. It's pulled from Tomori and Tatarasanu. There is a VAR check in progress at the moment. Wesley Fofana is down. Check is complete. It's 1-0 to Chelsea, not 2-0. Fofana's fine. Bit of an injury concern for him, but he's absolutely fine. He's jumping around, no problem whatsoever. And Fraser's returned to the scene. We were just talking about, well, offside goal, but also my upcoming holiday, which is coming up after 3 Premier League game weeks. So we've got this game week coming up this weekend, and then of course next weekend in the midweek as well, and then that's 1 weekend and 1 Saturday off. Such a shame that Liverpool Leeds was changed to a flipping 7:45 on a Saturday, because that would have been a wonderful, wonderful game content, bit of content for you, or you know what I mean. To have 4 on a Saturday, I mean, I know I'm getting one like closer to the, in fact, the weekend before the World Cup, but missing out on content there. But flight times are flight times, you know. You got to deal with it. Giroud with the high press, but he's never going to catch Kepa out. It's also such a shame that they're flipping put United West Ham on for 4:15, and Fofana's got another problem here. You wouldn't want to take chances, would you? He's gone down twice. It was when he got his body across. Yeah. I thought Henderson was poor yesterday. Well, he's walking off is a good thing, but has broken his leg before. That's the end of his days. Trevor Chalobah will come on to replace him. Chalobah is a good player. He does have a rare touch of goal, and I watched the game. Yeah, I thought he was absolutely shambles. Henderson, one of the worst players on the pitch again. Chalobah did play against Leicester. He's here now, though, to play again. And he may well have to play more, depending on how long Wesley Fofana is injured for. Yeah, we are not interested in Aubameyang versus Manchester United. We are interested in Arsenal versus Bodo Glimt. Yellow card for Kovacic there. Yeah, you see there, look at that. He's brought it back for the challenge before the offside. Of course, if there is a penalty or some kind of challenge, you know, like a red card, any kind of challenge, even if it's a red card, when there's an offside, that does not count. So, say for example, right now, Kovacic was to break Olivier Giroud's leg, but there was an offside during that well, he wouldn't get a red card. Because the offside makes it invalid play. You know, when it's offside, there's no more play because Chelsea are playing keep ball here. Here's Kalidou Koulibaly. Chilwell to Kovacic. God, Stamford Bridge is a right old library, isn't it? A lot of fans and players call our stadium a library, but actually, the Bridge is a library. Intercepted by Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Loftus-Cheek plays it back to Sterling, who's in a bit of a tangle. He's looking for support. He had it in. Loftus-Cheek. And James gets it back again from Kovacic. Sterling. James pulls it into the middle. And Mason Mount couldn't make contact, which was decent or significant. So Chelsea won, AC Milan 0, and it's the 41st minute. And when we hit half time, we'll take a little break because I do need to get a couple of things sorted. As I said, I'm a bit tired because of that flu jab. I know, horrible. But when I come back from that break, we'll have a look at the half time analysis kind of stuff, you know, and we'll have a look at the half time scores. We'll just chill, but also grind. Chill and grind, if that makes sense. We'll do a bit of chill chat. Should he? Give us your thoughts now then, Fraser, on the Arsenal game. What do you think's going to happen? Because, Chelsea had a really good win against the Rangers yesterday. What do you think's going to happen? I do think 3-0 Liverpool, but give us your thoughts. That's poor from Benasher. Dragged Sterling back twice. It's worthy of the yellow card, I think. Into the 42nd and a half minute. Still 1-0 Chelsea. Here's Loftus-Cheek and AC Milan win it back. Here's Olivier Giroud. Fraser, give us your thoughts on Arsenal Liverpool. Come on. I want to hear it. I want to hear Fraser's pre-match verdict and pre-match prediction, pre-match thoughts on a Wednesday night. You see, with us, we get hypes for the games, like the week before. You know, as soon as the North London derby was done, I went through a couple of days of hype, and yesterday I fell into the hype of Arsenal Liverpool. I'm Really not bothered about Arsenal Bono Glimpse. I know I'll watch it and I know I'll enjoy it. We'll win. But my hype is, of course, a home game against Liverpool. So yeah, come on, Fraser, give us your pre-match prediction. You know, give us your thoughts on Arsenal Liverpool. Final minute of the first half. There will be some stoppage time, though, I can tell you, because of the injury to Wesley Fofana. That's a free kick to check. Wow. I'm not sure what he's pointed for here, the referee. How can the replay? Sterling comes. Yeah, I think it's a foul by him. It's a by Ballatore. Four minutes added on at the end of the first half. That's quite a chunk. I think it was for Wesley Fofana's injury, and also the VAR check on the Chelsea possible second goal. Tomorrow was up against Mount, and now here's Sterling. It was a mistake by AC Milan, and he was in behind, but it really good piece of defending by Kalulu to cut Sterling off, as he was absolutely like a tiger on that attack. Really, the mistake totally is hungry to feed on the mistake, and boy oh boy should he have scored. But what a great block by Kalulu. Vital defending from AC Milan. And here's Ben Asher. It's a nice touch by Giroud. Krimic looked to play it back to Giroud, but it was cut out by Chalobah. Or was it Thiago Silva? I'm not sure. Chilwell to Kovacic. 2 minutes to go of the 4 added on at the library. 1-0 Chelsea. I can see an AC Milan come back in the second half. 3-1, I reckon. Or 2 or 3-1. I can. Was really sloppy from AC Milan, but then Sterling is just put in there. Was great defending from Kalulu, who gets the credit for that, really. Yeah, Tomori made the clearance, but it was Kalulu who completely cut Sterling off there in such a delicate but perfect style. You know, it was perfect. Because if you get that wrong, you give away a penalty, and he got that spot on Kalulu. AC Milan struggling with the whole being an away side malarkey at Stamford Bridge by the looks of it, which I wasn't expecting at all. I was expecting to be really comfortable this game, and now that's a great ball forward. Rafael Leal into the box, and there's the shot. Oh! And well, Krunic on the follow-up, but the Ketelaere, well, it's a wonderful ball. And Tonali drives forward. It was the Ketelaere's shot that was saved by Kepa, and then right over from Krunic on the follow-up. A huge miss, but it is a corner. Is it going to be Tonali or Ben Asher? Tonali's corner. It was a deep corner, and Thiago was there to block it. I think the referee was going to give a foul there. I'm not sure. Thiago still does look hurt, but that's half time. It's 1-0 Chelsea. Well, AC Milan were shocked by a Wesley Fofana goal after 3 Thiago Silva bullet headers, which has Chelsea leading 1-0 at the break, and AC Milan with a little bit of a ladder to climb. But I reckon they'll make a comeback. At the break, it's Chelsea 1 and it's AC Milan 0. Back in about 3-4 minutes. Okie dokie, then that's half time. Let's have a look at the half time stats and analysis. So, without further ado, it's time to look at the half time scores. We've got a white screen. Let me fix that. Right, so just to let you know that this is the headline in in the Champions League at the moment. It's Haaland strikes twice. Why is that appearing as slipping lineups? I don't want lineups. I want annoying. Super annoying. We've got a white screen again. I wish it turned black, not white. There we go, that's it. So Haaland strikes twice, and Lionel Messi and Vinicius Jr. already on target. Chelsea lead AC Milan, of course. So the results are Salzburg, who were 1-0 winners over Dinamo Zagreb in Group E. And the highlights, don't forget, all the Champions League matches are available for you on the BT Sport YouTube channel. But full time in Group F, my Celtic were beaten 3-1 by RB Leipzig. At the break, Chelsea leading Milan by 1-0. Real Madrid at the break leading 2-1 against Shakhtar Donetsk. Sevilla 3-0 down at the break versus Dortmund. That's not a surprise to me. Manchester City leading 3-0 at half time against Copenhagen. Benfica are level pegging at the moment with Paris Saint-Germain, and that's 1-1. And Juventus are 1-0 up against M Haifa. So let's actually review my predictions from yesterday. Let's see how many points I got, because it will be quite interesting to see how many points I did get in the predictions, because sometimes, I get them right, sometimes I get them wrong. I'd love to know what I got right and what I got wrong. You know what I mean? That's the reason why I do it, so I can see what I got right and what wrong. That's what I like about UEFA's apps, because, they give you predictors. I wish the Premier League did it. So, we want games, don't we? We want predict a game. Here we go to the predict a game. Let's have a look at the what we got here. We've got I love to see it. Zolzal, Zoovs. I love to see that people like it. Really do. Thank you very much for that comment. Do appreciate it. So, I'm just going to go through my predictions, actually, at the moment. You're right on time for the Champions League. So I got a 1-1 draw against Frankfurt for Tottenham. And Frankfurt, they actually drew 0-0. So I got 4 points for that. I got 0 points for the Inter-Barcelona game, because I had predicted Inter 0, Barcelona 1. But Inter won 1-0. I support the old Arsenal, mate. Zozal Zoovs. I also got no points for Atletico versus Club Brugge because Club Brugge won 2-0, but I predicted 1 Atletico. However, I did get points for the Porto Leverkusen game because Porto won 2-0. I predicted 2-1. Ajax drew, well, I lost 6-1 to Napoli. I predicted 2-2 for that game, so I got 0 points. Liverpool were 2-0 winners over Rangers. I predicted 7-0 for that game, so I was 5 goals off. And I also predicted Leipzig 0, Celtic 2, but that ended up finishing 3-1. Salzburg drew 1-1 with Dinamo Zagreb. I actually predict, well, sorry, won 1-0, but I predicted 1-1. Benfica 1-1 with Paris Saint-Germain. I predicted 3-0 Paris Saint-Germain, so at the moment I've got 0 points for that. I also predicted 4-1 for the Haifa Juventus game, but the Juventus are leading only 1-0 at the break. 3-1 I predicted for Sevilla Dortmund, but Dortmund are already 3-0 up, so that was not going to give me many points. At the moment, I've got 4 points for the City Copenhagen game. City leading 3-0, and well, Real Madrid Shakhtar Donetsk. I'm not getting all points for that, because I predicted 5-0, but Real Madrid are 2-1 up at the break. And Chelsea AC Milan, I predicted 3-0, Chelsea leading 1-0. So there you go. There you go, folks. Don't forget, tomorrow is a double content night because, of course, you know, Thursday night is the night where I like to do my Premier League predictions. Thursday nights are also Europa nights, but we will try and get Premier League predictions in for you tomorrow night. Yeah, I'll try and get that done as quickly as possible for your Premier League predictions for this weekend. Tomorrow, though, we do have Arsenal Bodo Glimt. And on Friday, we'll do a championship game. And then 2 on the Saturday because of, well, not my fault. Listen. Not my fault, 2 on Saturday. It's the way Premier League scheduled it. 2 on Saturday, 3 on Sunday. This weekend, and then Monday Night Football will be Premier League. So yeah, loads to look forward to. We are non-stop this weekend, you know. There's going to be no day where you'll be left without a live stream, and all of those live streams look pretty good. Tomorrow is a double content day because, of course, you know, I'll be recording the Premier League predictions video alongside doing Arsenal Bodo Glimt. That's not too bad, though, because, you know, okay. So in a moment, we're going to get ready for the second half at the bridge. Make sure you all leave a like on the stream and hit subscribe if you are new. We are on 56 views and at the moment 71% backing Chelsea on the poll, 29% backing a draw, 0% backing AC Milan. That's a real shock to me. Oh, they've taken him off. That's a shot. They've taken Haaland off at half time, but they're 2 lovely finishers. So that's what's happening in the City game now, though. It's time for the second half at Stamford Bridge as Chelsea lead AC Milan by 1-0. So let's get back to that. At 400, by the way, and 17 subscribers, I believe it is. Well, at the moment, so... Yep, so we've got... So 3 to go to 420 and 83 more, and then we get that community tab. So make sure right now you go and hit the subscribe button if you are new. Share the stream around, share the channel around, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Most importantly, hit the subscribe button because that is free of charge for you. Yeah, I know it may seem like, well, we're subscribing, you know, we don't want to, but you don't even have to put the notification thing on. All I'm asking is for a subscribe. It's free of charge, it ain't going to cost you a single penny, and it helps out the channel humongously. Remember, every subscriber counts. And it always counts to something big. So the second half is underway at Stamford Bridge. If we can hit 500 before the World Cup, that'll be insane. And I think that's achievable. But you guys will need to share it around. Because once I get that... If you think about it, you may be thinking, well, 500 subscribers is not a big goal. Well, actually, it is. Because when I hit 500 subscribers, I unlock the community tab. And that community tab will help me a lot. Because it'll mean that Fraser can upload things. It'll mean that I can upload things. It'll mean I can communicate with you through YouTube. So everyone on Twitch as well. The YouTube channel is Realltom Football. Search it up on YouTube, Twitch followers, and please subscribe. Because every subscriber counts. And that goal of 500 is a humongous goal. I feel that the community tab could boost this channel hugely. And Fraser will tell you exactly the same thing. Yo to Fraser, he's in the house. Fraser will tell you exactly the same thing. Go and subscribe because that community tab is going to help him out a lot, because I know that he plays a big role in his channel, and that'll be his way of communicating to you all, really. You know, he'll use it a lot. But yeah, if we can hit that before the World Cup, incredible. So what do we need? What does everyone need to do, Fraser, right now? So we can hit that goal, so we can get... Well, I suppose I could say it's my community tab, but actually it's our community tab. Because this channel once was born by me. You know, it started off as a really rubbish channel, you know, because my friends used to have YouTube channels and I was competing with them, but now most of my friends are giving up on the YouTube channels, so it's ended up me turning this into a football channel, and in the end it's turned into half Fraser's channel as well, because he plays a huge role in it. Yeah, you mustn't forget that this channel was once a dead and buried channel, which has been converted into an absolutely brilliant channel full of football. For everyone who's subscribed and everyone who's got a YouTube channel, advice to you, don't give up on something that you once had. Because there's always a second chance. And I gave up on this for about a year, but then I reconverted it. I threw away all the trash, and I totally converted the channel into something brilliant. And look where we're at now. We were at less than 100 subscribers when I converted this. In fact, when I converted this and when I first did my live stream, you know, when I first did my first live stream I was 99 subscribers, which is insane that we're now at 416 after just 2 years. And I know a lot of big YouTubers will be like, well, we're growing quickly. But it always takes time for a small YouTube channel to become big. Here's James. Loftus-Cheek made the run. James was caught and he looks to be in a bit of pain. It's a free kick at the minimum. Yeah, it was a clash between Tomori and Reece James. It's a free kick for Chelsea, I think. It is. It could be taken by Mason Mount. Free kick. Oh, that's a athletic kick from Chalobah. Wasn't that far away. Good effort. Was a poor free kick from Mason Mount, but Chalobah did his best. Tried a bicycle kick. It's Loftus-Cheek. James. Thiago Silva's gone down. He's holding his shoulder. He's going to have to come off. He's holding his shoulder. He's got to go. He's got to go. He's holding his shoulder. If I see a player holding his knee or his... Yeah, but instantly when he holds... Even a head injury is not that bad, but when you see a player holding his shoulder, you know it's time for them to go. He's alright, actually. The offside flag was up against Raheem Sterling. Yeah, if I see a player holding the shoulder, my instant thought is they've got to go off. Because it's safer to play football on crutches with a broken leg than it is with a dislocated shoulder. True fact. Chalobah plays it back to Kepa, but he's cleared it for a throw-in. That's a really good challenge to dispossess Ruben Loftus-Cheek. And the layoff from Aubameyang was intercepted again by Kalulu, who did some really important defensive work actually to stop Raheem Sterling in the first half. Kalulu, he's a good defender, I rate him. Is Jorginho playing tonight? He isn't. In fact, is he even in the squad, Jorginho? Let's have a look. Well, I'm not bothering actually with that. I've got my phone. I'm not bothering with the website. You know what I mean? Website can be a pain in the backside. Really can. Ballatore. City lead 4-0 against Copenhagen. And what's happened in the Sevilla game? It says goal. who made it 4-0. So actually, it's a youngster. Oh, it was sorry, no, it wasn't. It was a Kochalava own goal. Haaland got 2, and Mahrez also scored in the 55th minute on the penalty spot just to make it 4-0. But is Jorginho in the squad is the question I'm now going to ask. He is in the squad. He's on the bench. By the way, is this Divock Origi? It is Divock Origi who's on the AC Milan bench. Well, Fraser will not. I don't know. Fraser, thoughts? Divock Origi, AC Milan bench. Leao hits it straight at Reece James, who can feed Raheem Sterling, who's on his way. He tried to deliver the cross to Aubameyang, but Tomori intercepted, and rightly so. You'd expect Tomori to intercept that, and he did. After, yeah, come on AC Milan. We were predicting 3-0 for this, and you're 1-0 down. Havertz. Is that Havertz? Sorry, it wasn't Havertz. I don't know who that was, but he played it to Aubameyang anyway. Kalulu. Chilwell plays it in. Oh, and he should have added less weight to it. Because Aubameyang. Oh, Reece James tapping for Aubameyang. 2-0 to Chelsea. It's game over. Well, Chilwell from wrong side, and then on the other side the cross comes. One failed cross from Chilwell, but then the second cross from the other side, Aubameyang just taps it in. Defending has been shocking for tonight from AC Milan. Completely below standards, completely below par. It's not what you expect at all. And they're 2-0 down on the night, 2-0 down on aggregate. Sorry, no, there ain't aggregate. Ignore me. There's no aggregate here. I completely forgot. I always say aggregate, but actually there isn't aggregate. It's just about points. Sorry. Yeah, this is no aggregate. I know, sorry Abdi. I do love that word aggregate though. Aggregate, one of my favourite words. Aggregate. And aggregates are the best, in my opinion. Because, well, the reason think about Real Madrid. Lost first match of the night, most of them. Come back on aggregate. And they did that the whole way through the Champions League last season. Once it got to the knockout stages, they just completely... Wow. Real Madrid are an example as to why aggregate is so important. Brilliant. They beat City 4-3 on aggregate. And what an incredible aggregate. Because I think they were what? Was it 3? Was it 3-2? Was it they lost to the Etihad and then they won 3-1? Was it? Let me think. They beat them 4... No. They were 3-1. Was it 3-1? 3-1. I think it was 3... I think it was 3-1 in each fixture. I know, sorry. Oh, here's Sterling looking to make a perfect counter-attack, and that's a foul by Kalulu. Free kick to Chelsea. But my point is, Real Madrid are the prime example as to why aggregate games are really important and really fun. And yes, we will be doing a lot of Real Madrid this season because, wow, from last season, they were just wow. There are some big second. Come on, well, it looks game over really, Fraser. To be honest with you, I just can't. It's not what I expected from AC Milan at all. So weird this, because like whenever I put my cursor on the camera thing on the screen, makes it look like you're a glass window. You can't see that, but with me I can. It makes me stand out on the overlay. Oh, there's a chance for Sterling, who was fed there by Reece James. The flag was up. I'm not sure. I wouldn't know. I don't follow AC Milan really. I mean, you can probably tell by the fact I only know... Well, I'm starting to learn all the names, but... Here's Reece James, here's a chance. Oh, he makes it 3-0. That's so game over. Dear oh Lord. My predicted 3-0 AC Milan has totally been flipped on its head. And Reece James get on the score sheet. I don't play footy now. I watch it. I watch a lot of it. In fact, I watch it. I come on YouTube even after I had a flu jab. I feel knackered by after that. I was so knackered because I had a yeah, that. By the way, that wasn't me picking my nose. It was a nasal. You know, nasal. Horrible thing. Oh, and yeah, mate. Made me forget to do the socials, you know what I mean? So bad of me. It is the worst part of the job for me, personally, doing the socials, you know. Oh, hate it. Has to be done, though. Vital that you post the links on social media, otherwise you are just doomed, aren't you? Oh, please do, Fraser. You'll save me a lot of work. Please do. It's genuinely the worst part of the job. You know, I love the YouTube bit. Yes, please do. Please do. Thank you. It's the worst part. I love the YouTube bit. I love YouTube Studio. I haven't had the time to do all the timestamps yet, actually. If Fraser can do... Well, I need to do the timestamps. I meant to do it on my college lunches, but I've been slacking off it this week. Really have. I've just been totally cutting it out. I've still got Super Sundays worth of timestamps to do. I've got Mondays, yesterday's, and now today's to do. I'm slacking off on the timestamps. But other than that, I love setting up the streams. I love coming live. I love doing the descriptions. I love that part of it. I love the YouTube and StreamYard part of it. Except for the price of StreamYard. Horrible price. But my Chromebook here won't accept OBS. I've done everything I possibly can, but my Chromebook doesn't like OBS. To be fair, StreamYard's not that bad. The only difference is OBS is free. I do like this is a browser one though, you know, because it's much easier to go into a browser and just go click, yeah, because it's there in the browser. No downloads with StreamYard, it's just in your browser. So Matteo Kovacic is going to be replaced here. "65 minutes in, there is a change. I think Jorginho's on. Oh, 3-0, ridiculous. Chelsea shouldn't be leading 3-0. Ante Rebic has also come on to replace Charles the Kettler. Matteo Gabbia has replaced Rade Krunic. See, it's all alright when you've got these lineups in front of you. First half, second half, when the substitutions come in, you're like, oh, who's this? Who's that? Real Madrid, I'm alright, to be fair. I know quite a lot of the Real Madrid players, but when it comes to like AC or Inter, you're going to have me struggling. PSG, I know most of their players. I don't watch them very often though. PSG are a bit... They're very oil and they're very boring. Just score too much. They're like a City. Probably better than City, actually. I rate Mbappe a lot. Loftus-Cheek, Conor Gallagher. Oof. Tell you, I don't have the time to. I mean, I could explain to you my schedule. Right, let's start. Right, so I know it does, but just I don't have the time to. Just listen to my schedule today, like, because sometimes my grandma will drop me off at college. Sometimes it'll be it'll be me getting a bus. So this week I've been getting the bus. Today I got up at 6 o'clock. I left the house at about 10 to 7. So yeah, 10 to 7 I left the house. It's 10 to 7. I got to my grandma, the other grandma that lives in lives here in Torbay. I go and get my breakfast from there. 10 minutes there, leave, go to the bus stop, get the bus, turn up to college about 8:45, 9 o'clock. And then after a paper round and all that jazz, you got to do college until 10:45, which is my break. 15 minutes, 10:45 to 11 o'clock, and then another hour of learning, whatever. Lunch, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, an hour. Then from 1 o'clock to 2:30, you're in college doing more work. finish at 2:30, get back around 3:15 odd, go do a dog walk, get back around 4:30 here at home, have my tea, head up with the stream. So I have no time for FIFA. No time at all for FIFA. Yeah, you wouldn't realise how hectic my schedule is. To do 2 jobs, you know, week we're talking 2 jobs. At the weekend it's just 1. Huh. I know, I'm lucky. I have 2 jobs Monday to Friday, 1 job at the weekend, and that job is to paper round. I only have to do the dog walking Monday to Friday. It is hectic, it really is. So I don't have time for FIFA. Because my YouTube channel doesn't run off me playing FIFA. My YouTube channel runs off me watching football. And my entertainment is me watching football, not playing it on a video game, which is so unrealistic. So why would I swap the football, this football, for FIFA, which is just a video game? Just answer me that one. And why would I swap my 2 jobs as well for it? No. I don't even own an Xbox in my room. I don't own an Xbox physically. My stepdad owns one. Well, it's shared by me and my stepdad, so it's downstairs. I'll have a studio downstairs. I ain't going to set up a stream downstairs. I don't even know how to set up a stream on an Xbox. I'd have to fit cameras to the telly. It's a nice thought, but something for the future, that really. Really is something for the future. I just don't have the time. I have the money to get an Xbox for sure. But I'm not going to do that at this present stage in my life because, you know, why? I like my hectic schedule. Keeps me busy all the time. Sometimes on the Xbox downstairs I play a bit of FIFA career mode, but I don't play any Ultimate Team. I hate Ultimate Team. I think it's absolutely. I've tried it once. The instant I got onto it, I was like, I saw the words of spending money, and I was thinking no. Because with me, I'd never spend the money on something that doesn't benefit me. And for me to spend money on some player packs on full FIFA Ultimate Team is absolutely pointless because all you're doing is you're throwing money at something absolutely shambolic, really, because, you know, you're buying a pack, but that's only impacting your stats. This money that I spend, the 20 odd pounds I spend on this per month, goes towards something which will build me money in the future. Every purchase I make in a shop, I always make sure that I tap a loyalty card. Always claim back off my money, me. Always. Never would I, like, I haven't done it yet, but if I needed to, I'd spend money on the cash apps. Why? Because they feed you money. And yes, that is true. I earned £9 off one. Yeah. Ultimate Team is dead. Absolutely dead. And for any one of you who thinks that it's a good game, well, it's not. Don't waste your money on those bloody packs because they are awful. I've seen people doing videos about it and they just look crap. I never ever bought a pack. because they're expensive. It's a rip-off. What EA Sports are trying to do is rip you off your money on FIFA Ultimate Team, and that's absolutely dreadful. When you spend £70 odd on the game, they're trying to get you out of more money. I mean, £70 for the game is ridiculous anyway for what it is. To make matters worse, it's just nah. No. It's a lot of, those parts are fun, but still, career mode is kind of dead. It's not realistic at all, is it? But no. There's some things that I'll spend my money on, but I'm strict with my money. You know, I'm very strict with it. You know, I don't just... You know, I'm not that kind of person who... I mean, before, yeah, throw money in it. But now I'm like that person who keeps an eye on things and tries to get the cheapest things possible. You know, at the best price and with loyalty. With loyalty. For example, before at Cafe Nero, I'd buy a hot chocolate. But with a 75p saving, I get a tea. And I have a loyalty card. So eventually I get a free drink. And then that free drink will be the hot chocolate. At Tesco, I always tap my club card to make sure I get the 50p discount on the meal deal. For Greggs, I always make sure that I tap my loyalty card on so I can get the free food eventually. I'll always get the cheapest thing at Greggs. I'll never just go £3.50 on a sandwich and another £1.99 on a Coke. That's not me. I wouldn't buy the expensive luxury products. I'd buy the cheapest. Palco Rekov says, what team do you support? Well, firstly, make sure you subscribe and leave a like on the stream. It's free of charge. Please help us out. Thank you very much. And I support Arsenal. Who do you support, Palco? But yeah, back to what I was saying. It's a... You know, I'm not the person who will buy the luxury. You know, McDonald's is a luxury, but it's not expensive. When you go in a restaurant for McDonald's, it's not expensive. £4 is not expensive for a McDonald's. But what is expensive is like Subway. Personally, I think Subway is very bad value for money. So yeah. Just an example for you. I'm going to give you a couple of examples. In Greggs, 95p is for a can of Coke. Add on the sandwich, that's about £4 you're spending. But with me, I keep it to, well, I'm normally on a £2.50 budget. £3 though this week per meal, because I've been doing meal deals. But normally if I eat at Greggs, I'll spend £2.15. Because that's £1.10 for a sausage roll, and then 95p, or sorry, £1.05 for a can of Coke. Yeah, that's budgeting. And how much would a FIFA pack be, Abdi? There's my point. Do not waste your money on FIFA Ultimate Team. There's a lot of games that be like, yeah, go for it every now and again, but FIFA Ultimate Team, not worth it. Anyway, I'm going to need to go to the loo. I'll be back in a sec. Question. Messi or R9? Welcome aboard to you. Messi or R9? I'd go for Ronaldo, by the way, over Messi. And I like, well, food that ain't got onions in it. Food that tastes nice. I'm quite a McDonald's fan. If you're talking about fast food. I also like Greggs if you're looking for the cheap. But my favourite home cooked meal is a pasta bake or a spag bowl. Since Reece James put it in the net about 10 minutes ago, odd, something like that. But I still want my question answered. How much is a FIFA Ultimate Team pack? Cheers, guys. Because I want to know how many Tesco meal deals or how many Greggs sausage rolls and a can of Coke could I fit into the price of one of those packs? Go on. Tell me, what's the price of a FIFA Ultimate pack? Lowest price. Born in North London, now live in Torbay. I'm an Arsenal supporter, Messi or R9. Make sure you do subscribe, please. I'm begging you, please. Much appreciated for everyone who does. Let's get closer to the community tab and 500 subscribers. Let's see how many we're on now. 418. Fraser, answer my question. How much is the lowest priced FIFA Ultimate pack? I want to know. I genuinely want to know, because thank you very much for subscribing, Messi or R9. We're out 419. I want to know how much it would cost, because the lowest priced. Because I know a lot of you people are addicted to that and get the FIFA Ultimate Team. But if you're a colleger, how many lunches could you fit into that FIFA Ultimate pack? I'm not from New Zealand. 20 quid, is it? Is it 20 quid? Is it 20 quid per pack? The lowest pack? Is that genuinely for real? Right, if that is true, then let me get my calculator out. So, clear it. £2.15. Add £2.15. So that's £4.30. Add another £2.15. By the way, this is for number 3. It's 45. For number 4, it's £8.60. For number 5, it's £10.75. For number 6, it's £12.90. For number 7, it's £15.05. For number 8, it's £17.20. For number 9, it's 1935. So you could fit about 8 or 9 Greg's sausage rolls and a can of Coke inside the price of that pack if it's 20 quid. 9. That's 2 weeks plus 1 day's worth of college lunches for me. If I was to eat Greg's for those 9 college days. And you're spending that money on something that literally means nothing. And half the time the packs aren't even good. That is a prime example as to why you shouldn't buy the FIFA Ultimate packs.
Irresistible pizza and irresistible.
Prime example. Absolutely prime example, mate. My Chalabar there. Oh, blimey, we're 86 minutes in, we've only got 66 views. What a poor stream. God, I knew I made a mistake by not sharing it, man. Of course you can. That's what the ticker's there for. You don't have to ask me. Go for it. That's what the ticker's there for, mate. Do you not think I'd put it... I wouldn't put it up if you couldn't follow me. Go for it. We've got Phantom Ruddy in the house from Twitch. Hello, Phantom Ruddy. How are you doing? Yeah, good, thank you. Good, thank you. And yourself? No, I want to keep watching. Don't you dare kick me off. Hate it when that notification comes up where it gives you a minute to decide whether or not you're still watching. Hate it. Oh, winds me right up. Yep, I've got you as a follower. I'll add you back. There you go. All sorted. Love it. Watch on the laptop as well. Nice to see it. Some point I need to set up Facebook, really. It'll be a big boost for my channel, actually, having Facebook. But it's been quite a comfortable Chelsea win. They're going to get 3 points in the group. 20 seconds after normal time. There will be additional time. Of course, I reckon there'll be about only 2 minutes, actually, I'd say. Tomori was coming forward. Origi, Divock Origi. And Koulibaly was there for Chelsea. Yeah, nicely done from Aubameyang. I called it. 2 minutes. Had it on. If you could, by the way, I will come back to you in a moment, mate. I just need to do the +2 thing. If you could come and see us on YouTube, it's Realltom Football, by the way. Phantom ready. Leave us a subscribe on there, that'd be excellent. As well, if you want to, you can follow the socials, but he seems to be quite happy with the socials. Origi's on, I know. I am 16 years old. I'm going to be 17 on 20th February. I share a birthday with Michael Oliver. Got the AC Milan supporters still making loads of noise for their team, which is always a good thing to see, especially when your team's 3-0 down. That's what you want. Full time, Chelsea 3, Milan 2, 0. Well, Graham Potter and Stefano, whatever his name is, will place each other again. That will be at the San Siro, but full time here, shambles from AC Milan. An unexpected shambles. Thank you very much. We're going to look quickly. Fraser's 15, yes. Fraser is 15. I am 16 and he's 17. I am a collegiate. Right then, let's pop this on. So we're going to have a look at the Champions League scores tonight. So Salzburg, 1-0 winners over Dinamo Zagreb in Group E. Leipzig, Group F, for 3-1 winners over Celtic. Chelsea, 3-0 winners over Milan in Group E. Group F, Real Madrid, 2-1 winners over Shakhtar Donetsk. Full time, Sevilla 1, Dortmund 4 in Group G. City 5, Copenhagen 0 in Group G. Yes, man, I get all points for that because I predicted 5-0 and I got 5-0. Benfica surprisingly held Paris Saint-Germain back to a 1-1 draw in Group H. And Juventus, well, so close by 4-1, but 3-1 winners over M. Haifa in Group H. So yes, full points on that one for me. I'm so happy with that. Predictions points, get in there. 5-0. Boom. All points. So thank you very much for watching, folks. Have a lovely rest of your evening now. I am going to chill out for a bit. Half an hour's chill. Sleep, because I'm up at 6:30 tomorrow, I think it is. I don't start till 10 tomorrow. Busy day. Every day is busy for me. Have a lovely rest of the evening. And I'll see you again in the next one. Bye-bye, folks. Bye-bye.